Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, wait. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And of course, we're gonna start it off by saying Jesus is King. Jesus is King, y'all. Make sure you get a relationship with God. Oh, excuse me. Jesus is King. All right, that cough was OTA. Jesus is King. Make sure you get a relationship with God, y'all, please. And read your Bible. It's like a way of living, God. And let me tell y'all something. I'm like a newly Christian trying to get into like God and stuff. So I know a lot of the things I may do is not really godly. But take it easy. Let's take it easy. I'm getting there. Like, I soon be reborn. Relax. I'm reborn, but I need to work on getting to that point. So relax. And mind your business. Worry about what you got going on, baby. Love you though. But, all right. So, we're going to do a story time about when I caught my ex with another girl. All right, so boom. We're going to get right into it. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Like, I remember everything. So, boom. At this time, she didn't have her phone. So, she had broke her phone. So, I'm like, here, just take my phone because I don't want nothing to happen to you. Like, obviously you be doing too much. Like, I just don't want nothing to happen to you and you don't have a phone to contact somebody. Me, especially. So, I'm like, yo, take my phone. And, like, yeah, I'm going to see you when I get back to the crib. Because, like, we used to be together a lot. And I think this is why, at that point, we was at a bad stage. Like, we was together for 2 years. And we was at a bad stage. Like we together way too much. Like, I'm getting tired of you at this point. Like, I need some space. Like, leave me alone. Like, we just kept arguing and arguing. Like, it just wasn't a good time in our relationship. So, boom. So, she got my phone. I'm in school. She got my phone, and I had, like, an iPad. You know when you connect your phone to the iPad and, like, you could text off there, like, without Wi-Fi and stuff. So, basically, it's, like, your phone, but just on the iPad. So, I have my iPad. I'm in school. We go to school together. I'm in school. She's not in school. So, I'm like, fuck is going on? So, I'm calling her. She's not answering. I'm like, all right. Texting her. She like, oh, my man's just got shot. I'm at the hospital. Can't really talk right now. I'm like, your man's just got shot. Yeah, all right. Put the location in my phone. She got my phone. So I put the location in the iPad. Find my iPhone. Put my little information. I go to the location. I'm like, you ain't at no hospital. You right in Brooklyn. Riding around. Like, what are you doing? Riding around in Brooklyn. Like, so in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to slide. As soon as this bell ring, I'm out of here. But I couldn't even do that because I was on the team. I was on the basketball team at that time. So I had to go to practice. And I can't just not go to practice. Like, I have to tell my coach. Like, my coach gonna ask me, like, what you was doing yesterday? Like, why you didn't come to practice? Because you was definitely at school. I'm gonna be like, I had to leave and go check Shorty, see what the fuck she was doing. He gonna be like, yeah, you off the team. Like, so at this point, it was sixth period. I had 9 periods. So I had to do the rest of the 3 periods in practice. Bro, when I tell you, those 3 periods felt like 3 years. Like, it took mad, them periods lasted mad long. I'm like, yo, can we please hurry up? Like, I really want to get out of here. I want to see what she's doing. I wasn't really thinking about it too much when I was at practice, though, because, playing ball is something I like to do. Like, my mind is not really on it. I keep looking at the location. I'm like, yo, where's she at? They was driving around for a little bit. I say they because it was her and her cousin. She said she was with her cousin. So they was driving around for a little bit, and then they stopped. They was at this one crib for mad long, from, like, the ending of 7th period until I got off practice. So I'm like, yo, whose crib is this? I put the crib inside Google Maps. I'm zooming into the crib like, yo, whose crib is this? So I'm like, all right. And during practice, I was telling my friend, this is how you know when you, like, going through something, you're really vulnerable. Because, like, she wasn't really my friend. She was, like, an associate. She was just really my teammate. Like, she a teammate. She an associate, whatever. But I'm talking to her because I didn't have nobody else to talk to. I didn't really have a lot of friends in school because I don't really like talking to people. I had, like, 2-3 good friends. I had, like, 2 friends. I had 2 friends. One of them didn't go to my school, and the other one was in, she lived in the A. So I didn't really have too much friends like that. So I stayed to myself. But I was talking to her, I'm like, yeah, like, I was just telling her about it. And she was being low-key shady. Like, she was moving, like, trying to make me feel worse than how I already feel. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch you. You crazy. This is what got me tight. What got me tight is I took her to the bus, made sure she got on the bus, whatever. while we was waiting for the bus, she was like, bro, what are you gonna do if she's really with a girl? Like, I really feel like she's with a girl. This is what got me tight. Because I'm defending my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, I don't think she with a girl. Like, we've been together mad long. She's not gonna do that to me. I'm probably just thinking too much. She probably just doing whatever she's doing. That's what got me tight. Because now I look like a clown. Now you got me looking like a clown. So, boom. She got on the bus. I left her. Put the location back in. They're still at that same crib. So, I'm like, all right, bet. They're in Brooklyn. Mind you, I've never been in Brooklyn before. Like, I don't got no business in Brooklyn. I don't know nobody from over there. I don't got no business being over there. So I'm like, damn, I'm about to go all the way to Brooklyn. It wasn't deep in Brooklyn, though. It was like East New York. You know, East New York and Queens. It's like right there. So, got on A train to Euclid. From Euclid, I got on the C train, I think. C train, and then I don't remember the stop. But it was like 4 or 5 stops. Got off. They still at the same crib. And this is where I fucked up. They still at the same crib. So I had called her. I'm like, yeah, where you at? She said, yeah, I'm still with my son. He not doing too great. I'm like, oh, word? Now, who crib is you at, though? You like, what? Who crib is you at? Because you been at that crib all day. I thought you said you was at the hospital. She like, what? No, you're bugging. Like, I'm at the hospital. I'm like, okay, cool. After I hung up the phone, I went to the location. I went to the location on the iPad. And they start leaving. Like, they leave the crib. I'm like, oh, damn. Now she know I'm on the way. So I'm walking fast. First of all, I passed by the crib. I'm looking at, I don't know why I just wanted to see the crib she was at. But I passed by the crib. I looked at it. I'm like, all right, cool. They was like right around the corner. So I'm walking fast right around the corner. I remember exactly what I had on that day too. I had my little Nike Tech on. I had a Marmot, a coat, you know, the Marmots. It was a long one though, you know. It was a long one though, and I was shorter at that time, so that shit was like down to my ankles. Had my big ass bag with me. Big ass bag, long ass coat, like it's freezing. And into the block they on. I turn the corner. The shit says that I'm on their block. So I'm like, okay. I'm looking around, whatever. They right in front of me. Y'all know I wear glasses, so I can't really see that much. So I'm like, okay, I know that walk. That's her right there. And her little ugly ass cousin. But then I realized, oh, y'all got a third party? Say less. Started walking a little faster. As I got closer to them, I'm like, oh, so this is what we doing? They turn around. I ain't even saying nothing to my girlfriend at the time. I went right to the girl. I'm like, you with her? She said, yeah. I said, put my stuff down. Put my big ass bag down on the floor. Put my jacket on top of my bag. I'm walking towards the girl because at this point, I want to get it. But I'm walking towards the girl, and then my girlfriend at the time goes in front of her. You know when your girl about to fight, you holding your girl back, you know, like by the waist or whatever, you holding her back, telling her to chill. She wasn't doing that. She was like basically holding the girl back. The girl didn't even seem like she wanted to get it. But I still wanted to get it. I wanted to get it with somebody. Like, I don't care if I'm getting it on with your ugly ass cousin, you or her, I'm getting it on with somebody. Or if I'm getting it on with all of y'all, cool, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna fuck all of y'all up. Word. But she's in front of the girl, like basically protecting the girl. So I took that as, oh, you protecting this bitch over me? Like, say that. Now I'm about to rock you. Rocked her. Now me and my girlfriend at the time is getting it on. I know this bitch is probably looking at us like, look at these two clowns, like fucking bozos. But we getting on. We fighting. After a little bit, I stopped fighting her because it's like, all right, I'm not even about to do this no more. I stopped fighting her, and I'm just arguing with her. I'm like, I'm arguing. I got my hands right. I talk with my hands a lot. As you can see, I talk with my hands a lot. So I'm arguing with her. I'm like, what? You dumb, you corny, you stupid, like you this, you that. Shorty punched me dead in my face. Like, it's like if I'm one of her ops. But you know what I did? She punched me. I said like this. Like, come on. You ain't do shit with that little bitty ass punch. You ain't on shit with that. I have a video from that day too. After the fight, I was like, valid, nigga. I'm gonna put the clip in. Valid, nigga. But yeah, she punched me in my face. I said, you corny. We keep arguing, whatever. And she had my phone. Threw my phone in the street. I'm like, yo, nah, you're really wilding. Like you're really wilding. Like, so I walked in the street. I didn't care what cars was coming. I didn't even look both ways. I just walked in the street. Niggas is beeping at me. At this point, I'm like, bro, I don't even care. Just hit me. Just hit me. I got my phone. Thank God no cars ran over my phone. Picked it up. My shit wasn't even cracked. I'm like, oh yeah, it's lit. So I put it in my pocket, got my stuff, put it on. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. Start walking back towards the train. Back towards the train. Mind you, I don't know nothing about Brooklyn. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how to get back to the train. I'm like, all right, boom, whatever. The girl, the way I was walking to the train is where the girl was at. I guess she was walking back home or whatever. And my girlfriend at the time, I guess she thought I was about to run up on her. So she grabbing me. She like, yo, chill, relax. I'm just like, yo, I need to go this way because I don't know where I'm going. She like took me towards the other way. I'm like, you really beasting right now? Because I'm just trying to go home. Like, it's cold, bitch, freezing. So boom, we turn the corner. We still arguing. This is how you know I don't take nothing serious. Like, I never took nothing serious. We arguing. I'm making jokes about it. I'm laughing with them. I'm like, nah, y'all really stupid. Like, you really thought you about to get me? I'm laughing about the shit. And I'm like, yo, I should not be laughing with this bitch. Like, I just caught cheating on me. Like, what are you doing? So, boom, we arguing. I had a necklace that she had gave me at the time. I ripped the necklace off. I'm like, yo, take this shit. I don't want it. And, yeah, that was that. We arguing. And then we stopped arguing. Got back on the train. I'm fake laughing at the shit, though. Like... Like, I'm laughing at, I'm thinking, like, the whole shit keep replaying in my head, and I'm laughing about it. Like, I'm really on the train laughing about it, like, fuck I'm gonna do, cry? I did. No, I was playing. I did cry about it, though, but, I mean, I'm over it now. Did we get back together after that? Not right after, but we did get back together, because I'm a clown. You know, it was like a, you know, it was like one of my first relationships. So it's like, you know, your little first relationship is always the roughest, the hardest, the one like you can't let go because it's like, damn, what I'm gonna do without them? I don't know nothing but you. Like, I love you. I'm so in love. Like, you know. And when I tell you that relationship was toxic, it was very toxic. Very. First year it was cool. It was like nice, you know, little. First year it was cool, you know, lovey-dovey, all this and that. After that year though. It was crazy. It was top 10 toxic. Very toxic. And I think it had to do with us being together so much. Like, we together 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. Like, you cannot do that. Y'all need to, in a relationship, y'all need your own time. Like, get some space. Like, you need to have some time to miss each other. Nope. We was together 24/7. That shit was annoying. But yeah, that was really it. Took her back like a clown. So we really did all that for nothing because I'm on some clownery shit. Took her back. And yeah. I wonder if the girl she was with knows me like from Instagram. She probably be seeing me like, yeah, this is the bitch that was fighting with her bitch. 2 clowns. Like, yo, chill. Like, would I do that now? Like, if I was in that situation, would I maneuver the same? Not at all. I think I was like very insecure back then, like very like, I was just young. I was mad young. Like, I don't I think I was like 15, 16. I don't know. It was probably like 15, 16. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, that was that. That was a toxic ass relationship. That was a really toxic relationship. And we was dealing with each other for like 3-4 years. That was a crazy ass 3-4 years. I'm glad I did it though. I'm glad I did it because I learned a lot from it and like, yeah, it was just cool. How'd I get over that relationship? You know, just time. All right, that was the story. That's done. I hope y'all enjoyed that little story. It was cool. It was calm. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. But yeah, see you later.